It was a big rematch weekend in men's college water polo, plus big-time action coming to Indianapolis in 2020. All next on a brand new Counterattack. Hi everyone, Greg Mescall here. Thanks for joining us on a brand new Counterattack. We start with a rematch weekend of two excellent college water polo matches from a couple of weeks ago. The teams meeting again. We start in Stockton, site of this year's NCAA championships. Stanford taking on Pacific. We pick it up here early on. A.J. Rossman, part of this summer's WUG squad, winds up early in the first, makes it 1-0. Jackson Seabold back at it here, back of the net. Stanford trailing early 4-2 as Pacific has surged ahead. Rossman now back in the second with a nice skip on the dish from Bennett Williams. That ties things at 4. And then Williams goes bar in to give Stanford the 6-5 lead. Tyler Abramson here spotting Ben Halleck at the center spot. Halleck knows what to do with it. 9-7 Stanford. And then Abramson gets the pass from Dylan Woodhead. He hits from outside. He's fired up. 11th goal of the day for the Cardinal. They win it 11-8 on the road. Great crowd on hand at Pacific. Looking forward to the crowd that turns out for NCAAs this December. Stockton always shows out on the water polo scene. From there, we go a little further south to Santa Barbara. You'll recall the Gauchos beat USC earlier this year in the Inland Empire. A shot at redemption here for the Trojans. Early on, Jacob Halley connecting for UC Santa Barbara. Then Bogdanovich makes it 2-2. Moving right along, more Halley. Now here's Nangle for the Gauchos. Bogdanovich now will put Santa Barbara in front 5-4. Highlights here via KEYT in Santa Barbara. Now back to the Trojans. Luca Karaman hitting here to put USC in front. Then Ryan Brosnan ties it for Santa Barbara here in the 4th. But Jacob Merchep puts USC back ahead 9-8. Santa Barbara goes to Leo able to hit to make it 9-9. He knows the deal. But USC has the final word in this one. Jake Earhart with more than 6 minutes left. He hits here to make it 10-9, and that's going to hold up. No goals the rest of the way. The Trojans victorious 10-9. And that victory for USC putting a little damper on a celebratory weekend for the Gauchos, where they recognized their 1979 NCAA championship team. The 40-year anniversary of the start for Santa Barbara, bringing back memories of that dominant squad 40 years ago. A whole host of players and the head coach showed up from that memorable Gaucho squad.
You know, it was a confluence of talent and team chemistry. Just, as evidenced by the core of this group has played in multiple world masters. I think out of 8 of them, we've won 4 gold medals and 4 silver medals. And this is old guys. So we stayed together and we were good buddies and we're still tight.
They're very competitive. I think they wanted to win and they wanted to do the sacrifice to win. And they were able to play together as a team and really share the ball.
From there on to the Cap 7 college scoreboard. We'll show you a highlight from this momentarily in the social media send-off, but Cal over San Jose State 10-8. That went to overtime. Harvard edging Princeton 12-9. Redlands downing Johns Hopkins 14-11, and another overtime affair, New York style. St. Francis Brooklyn over Iona 14-12. Now to the national team scene. So rare that our men's and women's senior national teams get to play in the same place at the same time. It happens at the Olympics, World Championships, but very rarely domestically. That changes next year. Just announced 2020, the FINA Men's and Women's Intercontinental Tournament. It is headed to Indianapolis, Indiana, the IU Natatorium. You'll recall this venue hosted the 2017 NCAA Women's Water Polo Championships. Well, next year, make your plans for Indy. April 28th to May 3rd, the best teams from outside of Europe joining Team USA to compete. Looking forward to all the action. So much more information coming on this event. But for now, 2 names you know, Alex Obert, Max Irving, hyped to head to Indy.
Hey guys, it's Alex Obert and Max Irving here from the men's national team. Looking forward to playing in Indianapolis next year for the Intercontinental Tournament.
Yeah, we can't wait to play in front of all of our fans from the Midwest, so we're really looking forward to the games.
See you soon, Indy.
And now we head out to the golf course. This past Monday, a great day at the Orinda Country Club for the Northern California USA Water Polo Golf Tournament. Thanks to our good friend, the Olympic Club, for all of their support. An excellent day on the course to support Team USA. And we caught up with a few athletes, including Maddie Musselman and Luca Cupido, on what events like this mean to Team USA.
It's great, I got to meet a lot of new people that I never had met before that are working behind the scenes to help us be successful. So it's a very special moment, and we're very appreciative about it. And we look forward to have even more supporters going forward.
To get to know people that are involved in promoting us and supporting us on our journey through this Olympic year, it's really exciting, especially coming up to NorCal where most of us are not from, and getting to know a lot of people we've never met before who have supported us. It's really exciting, and I always enjoy getting to know those people that give us so much support.
And more golf action coming this Monday as the USA Water Polo Southern California tournament is on the way. Looking forward to spending another great day on the course with so many of our Team USA and USA Water Polo supporters. And now we go back east, high school water polo action, Pittsburgh style. Check out this finish. Sarah Kohler in the 5-cap dishes off to number 14, Emma Halley. Nice goal, Emma. Beautifully done behind the head. Excellent video here via Tony Melanson. Thanks for sending that in. Love to see the Pittsburgh water polo scene thriving. And speaking of water polo throughout the country, we now go back to the Junior Olympics and down to Texas, where we told you the story about the Viper Pigeon 14 and under girls team.
For me, it's a very different experience because I was actually invited to play with Viper Pigeons because I'm from the Bahamas. So this is a great experience for me because back home I was the only girl, so now I get to play with the all-girls team and get to experience what it's actually like to play as an all-girls team.
Right now we all haven't really played together, but we're trying to really mesh well, and right now we are doing great as a team. And I think just a little more practice working together will be a lot better.
I think it helps all of us get better because we have more competition. It definitely helps you learn and bond as a team. I've learned how to play center a little bit better. I've learned how to play set D a lot better. And I think one of the most important things is passing that my team has worked on.
I think the teams are a lot tougher than the teams in Texas. They're a bit more aggressive than we are. And I also think since our team was co-ed when you last interviewed us, playing with the boys also helped us because boys are a little more aggressive, and I think that helps me kind of get used to what the girls are going to be like over here.
The coaches, they tell us it's okay to make a mistake. We can always learn from it. They tell us how to learn from our mistakes, how we can fix it for the next time we play or the next quarter. They tell us, here's what we did wrong, and that's what we can do to fix it.
We all drive a van here, and it's really nice because all of us get in it as a team, and it's just, our coach is having fun, and we're really bonding and, all singing together. I think that's what motivates us the most, is that we know that if we make a mistake, our teammates won't be mad because they know that mistakes are okay.
Last night we went to a 16 and under girls game on our team, and it was the first one that they won. So that was really interesting that we showed up, we were all like, yay, and then they won. So it feels really nice because even if you mess up, you still know that they're still your family and your friends.
It showed us what the teams were going to be like, and we knew that we had to get stronger, faster, better, and have the mindset that we can do it.
And now we close out our show as we do every week with our social media send-off brought to you by our friends at Cobian. We start with our weekly Cobian winner. It's Jenny chiming in on this great post that you loved on Instagram about who is your training partner as it relates to your birthday month. You can still comment on this, but Jenny trying to move that birthday around, tough to do, wanted to train with both Alex Bowen and Ashley Johnson. Hard to have a birthday in each month. Maybe some leap year babies can credit both February and March, but not sure about anyone else. Good thinking, though, Jenny, and you're going to win a free pair of Cobian sandals. Jesse Smith and family representing Team USA at the recent LAFC soccer game. Excellent environment there. Check out Jesse's social media following on Go Smith Now for some video and reaction. We mentioned that win for Cal over San Jose State. Cal head coach Kirk Evers shares this goal. Check out the lob from Nikos Delagrammaticus. That's beautiful. Goalie out, lob is in. Nicely done from Nikos. From there, Palatine Water Polo getting a chance to spend some time with Team USA men's head coach Dan Ardovicic at a clinic this weekend. Coach, you love to get around the country and visit with water polo players in different communities. Stanford women's water polo getting back together at the football game this past weekend to claim their NCAA championship rings. That includes graduated seniors and those in Olympic training like Mackenzie and Aria Fisher, showing off the hardware here on Instagram. And finally, Tustin High School continuing to remember their coach Cesar Altamirano. This via the Dan Albano Twitter account. You recall Coach Caesar, who worked with both Tustin High School and SoCal Water Polo, passed away earlier this year following an auto accident, and he continues to be remembered by all of his athletes and those in the water polo community. And that's all for the social media send-off. Appreciate all your submissions. Keep them coming. Tag us at USAWP. We'll share what you're sharing. That's all for this week's show. Thanks for joining us, and don't forget, when you're on the counterattack, look weak side.